Hey everyone, it's Christina from American Rooted Flower Farm. I'm going to talk about selling to florists today. So, a little backstory. It's my second year growing cut flowers in my backyard. This is my third year growing flowers. So I harvested my ranunculus and anemones and some tulips. And I had so many that I was not able to sell them in my front yard or sell them on Facebook. Right now is not the time to sell my front yard because the weather is so unpredictable. So I decided I better go and sell these to the florists. So in my small town, I have three florists. I have two actual like florist shops. One of them I know, I've known previously. I used to live in the same town as her, and my best friend actually works in her shop. So last year I sold some sage to her. She sent over my best friend to come pick out some sage that she needed for one of the designs that she was doing. But other than that, I have not went in and sold any flowers to her. So I'm going to include the pictures of the flowers that I sent in. So I made up the spreadsheet, the invoice spreadsheet on Canva. I included my logo, my contact info, and just put in the items, an item line, a quantity line, and a price line. I put a total on there. I had thank you written on the bottom, and I had my logo up on top. Super simple to make. I highly recommend the Canva app if you don't already use it. I went in on a Monday. She's closed on Sunday, and so I figured Monday was a great day to go in. I think I'd heard before that her driver, her wholesale flowers came in on a Monday, so I wanted to get down there before she bought from her wholesale. Let me tell you how nervous I was. I was so nervous. It was crazy how nervous I was. It's like I was so insecure, feeling like my flowers weren't good enough. But once I went in there, I went in and I said, hey, I know her name. I said, hey, Kelly, I have some flowers. Do you want to look at them? And she said, sure. Do you want to help bring them in? So I was like, no, I can get it. Because she looked like she was pretty busy. She was previously on the phone and got off the phone just to speak with me. So I went outside and I got the buckets. I brought them in. She was so excited. I brought in the butterfly ranunculus. I brought in the super green ranunculus, and I brought in some anemones and my Menten tulips. She loved the Menten tulips. She said she doesn't get those off of her truck. They don't have those. And so she said, oh, I'm for sure going to buy all of these tulips. And she did. She went through my ranunculus and bought most of those, the best looking ones, the super green ones. She said that the yellow ones that I had, so I brought in yellow ones, bright yellow, and I also brought in buttercream, like a buttercream colored yellow ones. The butterfly ranunculus, they were buttercream. And so she grabbed those ones. The anemones are not quite ready for florist work yet because the stems they're kind of weak, they're kind of brittle. Once the plant is more mature and has produced for a little while into the season, then those stems will get thicker. So she only took a couple of the anemones. I had the white and I had the red, and so I told her my prices. For my prices, I was kind of insecure on my prices. I typically sell myself short, and that's probably an insecurity thing. But she offered to give me the price sheets that she has from her other local growers. So that was super nice of her. So when I left there, I still had quite a bit of the anemones and some of the ranunculus, the butterfly ranunculus, and some of the super green ranunculus. So I decided that since I was already out with my flowers, that I would go to the other florist in town who I do not know. So I decided that I was just going to go in there and I was going to give her what I had left so that she can try them out. I wasn't going to sell them to her. I just wanted to introduce myself and let her try my flowers. So I went in there and I probably had about 20 anemones and maybe 10 of the ranunculus, just the mix of ranunculus. And I introduced myself, told her who I was, what I do, what I have, what I'm gonna have, and she was very curious about how I grow. And so I told her I grow in my backyard. I have about 1,000 square feet of growing space, and I have a hoop house that I grow all of my, or most of my ranunculus anemones, and then my flowers that are going to be coming, they're going to be blooming soon. That's something that local growers don't have in my area. She said that she buys from 2 of the other local growers, one in which that I know. I met her last year. She's actually around the corner from me. Very nice. And so she says she likes to mix up. She likes to buy from everybody, and not just from one person. So she spreads out her business between the other local growers. So I left her with those flowers. I left her with my invoice because my cards hadn't come in yet. However, I just got them. I'll include those. I'll include a picture of those also in this video. So I left her with the invoice, and I told her that I would be back in on Monday and I would bring in some more flowers, what I have available. And it went pretty well. I will probably still be nervous next time I go. At the end of the day, it was good for my confidence. I knew then that my flowers were good enough, that the florists do want them, and I will be selling to them again. Or at least I will be selling to the one florist that I sold to again. Like I said, the other one was pretty open to the idea of buying from me. And so I hope that she liked that I brought in my flowers to give to her instead of just like trying to sell them to her. That way she was able to try them out and see if they work for her and to see the vase life in them. I can't tell you enough how stressful it was for me, the insecurity on selling the flowers and going in there into an area that I don't know, going into a market that I don't quite know, and I didn't know how the procedure on going in. So I hope that this video is informative to anybody that is planning on going to a florist to sell their flowers. So thanks for watching. Again, Christina from American Rooted Flower Farms, and stay dirty, my flower friends. And remember to like and subscribe.